What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Sigma here, bringing you another gameplay commentary for the Wii U on Black Ops 2, and today I am bringing you a very different kind of gameplay. Last one was pretty different, this one's kind of different. This one is not one of those uber high kill count games where I get all the horse streaks and get all them kills and give you guys something really entertaining to watch. Instead, I'm going to give you a nice support gameplay where I just run UAV, counter UAV, and VSAT and just go completely ham with it. The overall final score for minute wise is pretty stellar. I think I get a really high score. I don't remember what it is exactly, but I go pretty ham. I only get 38 kills in this game, unfortunately, but that's all support kills. And the main reason I kept this gameplay because it was fast paced and I rushed a lot. And I also got 6 VSATs. Yeah, six VSATs in one game with 6 VSATs in one combination game. It didn't even last the full time. It only lasted about 8 minutes. We kind of destroyed this team, and it wasn't really fast. Usually what happens on this game when you have a party. I was playing with, I think, 4 other guys in this game. So a 5-man team of good players is going to definitely destroy anybody you come into contact with. Unless they're like equal caliber players, which does happen. But nonetheless, hope you guys enjoy this gameplay, and this is probably going to be part 1 of 2 on this topic that I'm going to talk about today, that you probably already noticed from the title. We'll see if there is a part 2. It's going to be another fast-paced gameplay. It's not going to be uber high kill count stuff. I'm going to save this for other commentaries. I just wanted to use a pair of gameplays that I thought would work really well together, and they're kind of fun to use for this topic. I'm not going to use any other gameplay besides Black Ops 2. Just because Black Ops 2 is the new in thing. Maybe I can do like a throwback thing, I don't know. And maybe give you some Modern Warfare 3 or some Black Ops 1, because I still have one more high-scoring TDM left on Black Ops 1 that I haven't used, so I'll probably just use that. And man, I am ranting. It's 2 minutes in the game, and I want to get right into this topic. So today, guys, I'm going to talk about a topic that's gonna, you know, burn a few of you, maybe make you guys need some ointment for that butthurt that's about to come in, because some of you guys are going to disagree with me royally, and that's fine. That's completely fine. You can disagree with me. Feel free. Just don't be nasty about it, alright? Because we all have our opinions. We're all entitled to them. Don't be like, oh, man, you're so dumb, man. Your mama so blah, blah, blah. Yo mama jokes, really? Are we going to really do yo mama jokes? Please, let's not do that, guys. Let's just be civilized people. Let's have a nice, civil conversation about this topic. I'm fine with that. That's what the comment section's for. Just you can talk to me, I can talk to you, we can have our opinions, we can have our bouts, and if I need to make follow-up videos, fine, I'll make follow-up videos about this topic if necessary, if people really care that much about this topic. But what I want to talk to you guys about is which games out of, you know, 4, 5, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2 are the best. Now, I'm going to rate these on a scale of 1 to 10 in 3 different categories. The categories are map design, level design, weapon balance, and enjoyability. And for maps, I'm only going to use vanilla maps. I'm not going to use DLC maps because I've only ever gotten DLC maps in one of the games, and that's Black Ops 1. And so it wouldn't be fair to judge a game based on maps I've never played. Granted, I've seen some video of some of these maps, and some of them look cool, but I've not played them, so I can't say, you know, what is good, what is bad. And obviously, guys, this conversation is going to be biased. I tried to be as objective as possible, but of course, all 3 of these factors really come down to a personal opinion. You know, some people absolutely like this map that I'm giving you this gameplay on, but I hate it. I can't stand Express. I think it's an awful map. I think, you know, if you're gonna make a map where basically only support streaks are useful, then screw it. I don't want to play it. I want to be able to use those high score streaks because it's just more fun. You know, that's just fun to do that. But nonetheless, let's get right into this. I'm at the end of the 2 videos, because it's probably going to be 2, it might even be 3, I don't know. If it ends up being 3, holy crap, man, I need to stop talking. But nonetheless, at the end of this session, this, you know, little episodic thing I'm doing, I'm going to give a little rating scale of which ones are the best overall games. And some of you guys are probably going to disagree with my list, because I have it right in front of me right now while I'm talking. And some of you guys, most enjoyable games are towards the bottom, probably, I would say, because a lot of people like certain games that I have at the bottom of my list, and that's fine, because I can't stand some of these games that people absolutely enjoy, and I'm just like, you like this game? Really? What's so good about it? Really? Yeah, you dumb, son. You dumb. But let's get right into it. Let's talk about good old Call of Duty first. Call of Duty 4 first. I think this game was it was so basic, but that's what made it so good. And, you know, it it was a very well-rounded game, and really lately they've been trying to do so much with these games. It's kind of like over the top, kind of. But on map design, I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10. I think the levels are nice and clean. There's nice and good lines of sight. You know the spots that are high traffic. You know, you don't have to worry about getting stuck on a trash can in the middle of a gunfight and losing your streak. And you know, that's just terrible. You know, just absolutely terrible. And nobody likes the clutter that some of these newer games have put in levels. That just like, what's the point? I want a nice clean map to play on. You know, I don't want to be playing a game where I have to worry about trash cans causing me to lose my streak. It's kind of like, why? Why is there a trash can there? Um, you know, it's just, who didn't like some of the maps in COD 4, like Shipment? That was probably the best small map ever put in a game. Okay, let's just put it down, hands down, one of the best small maps. It was crazy. It was fun, enjoyable to play. It was absolutely nuts, and that's what made it so enjoyable. It's just like you could go ham and you'd be like, wow. So let's move on to the next part. I don't want to talk for like 8 minutes on each game individually. That'd just be kind of dumb. But weapon balance, I will give this guy an 8 out of 10. And some of you guys would be like, but Sigma, there was M16, and it was so OP with stopping power. And I'll be like, yeah, but really, guys, there's not really, you know, everybody's not using the M16. You know, it's not like, oh, this gun is the go-to gun. This gun is the gun that everybody uses because it's so good. You know, people still use the AK, which is obviously a really good gun too. People would still use the G36. They would use the G3. Hell, I'd see people use the MP44, even though that gun was awful in those game. Well, in that game. But you know, it wasn't like there was one particular gun that stood out that was OP. You could use any gun and really just have a fun time with it. And that leads me into the third category, enjoyability. I'd give this guy a 10 out of 10 enjoyability. No matter how old this game gets, I can still go on it as long as the servers are still up, and go and play a game and still have fun and enjoy it. You know, it just was fun to play. I wouldn't say it's the most fun game to play out of all of them, because it's probably not the most fun one. And there might be a better one next year, hopefully, maybe, just maybe, but we'll see what COD Ghost goes to. But nonetheless, that game was just fun. You could go back and play it, and it wouldn't really rage induce like, you know, some of the newer games do, where you just go on and you're just like, why? You know, it's just like, it's just that, like that. And this might end up being fucking 3 videos. Holy crap. But overall, I'll give this game a 9 out of 10. I think overall, it's a very fantastic game. It's a very good game to play. Hell, I guess that's the reason why it got Game of the Year, right? It's pretty good. I think they did a really good job with it, and that's why I give it a 9 out of 10. The last thing I'll talk about, because I'm not going to talk about the next game in the 40 seconds I got. Last thing is about snipers. I might talk about snipers for every game, because frankly, snipers in COD 4, they weren't annoying. They weren't annoying. Snipers weren't annoying. That goes back to weapon balance and enjoyability. There was not one thing in that game that would be like, oh, this is annoying. Well, there was noob tubes, but noob tubes have been in every single Call of Duty since ever, and noob tubes will always be annoying. But you know, granted, snipers weren't like, you get killed by a sniper, you're like, oh, nice shot. In some games, you get killed by a sniper, you're like, heart attack, die. I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you in part 2. Can't believe it's taken this long. Hopefully, we'll get through 2 or 3 more games in the next part, and hopefully, bye.